how are we going? Welcome to another round of Redski's Righteous Readings, where the readings are always righteous. We're doing the main monthly for the month of March, and we're up to none other sign than my beautiful Pisces. So Pisces, this of course is your birthday month being March, so happy birthday. I hope everything will be coming up roses and shining stars for you, my darlings. So without further ado, what are we doing? We're doing a full Celtic cross with clarifiers. Then we'll move into oracle and inspirational messages. Then we'll find out which angel will guide and assist you for the month, as well as your spirit animal, as well as which ruin is going to give you advice for the month of March. So it's a long lineup. I know the video will go for anywhere between half an hour to 45 minutes. It will be a lengthy reading. But there'll be plenty of messages and plenty of inspirational tones to take from it. So bear with me as we move through the month of March and find out what's coming in for my beautiful Pisces. As well, if you've not done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to Redski's Righteous Readings. I would love for you to join the gang. So, without further ado, let's just change a little bit of angles here. Okay, let's see what's coming in. For my Pisces, as I said, we're doing a full Celtic cross with clarifiers if need be, and then we will move on to the additional messages after that. Okay, guys? So without further ado, here we go. Okay, my dear Pisces, we have a big reading for you this month. I had a funny feeling with your birthday month. It seems to be quite prevalent coming in this year that when we've had the birthday months, that their readings have been quite extreme with messages. So let's hit it and see what's coming in. So coming into the reading, coming into March, how is the energy going? We are the Ten of Pentacles. So we are feeling like we've got complete attainment here in monetary and family. We're feeling quite good. We've got complete contentment here, a beautiful 10 with the monetary, with family, with the home. As you can see here, we've got a pair, a male and female, an elderly gentleman, 2 dogs, grandchildren, all in an archway here. This really does atone to the fact we are feeling very complete. We're feeling complete with monetary, we're feeling complete within the home, and we're feeling very complete within the family. There is no odds here. Everyone's very content. Everyone's very sort of homey, very loving, everything's come together beautifully. So as we come into March, we're feeling like we really have attained that beautiful silhouette of home, family, monetary means here, Pisces. I love it. I love it. It's a beautiful way to start the reading for you, my darlings. Crossing obstacles issue card. Ace of Swords reverse, my darlings. So when we're talking about the Ace of Swords reverse, we are talking about some self-destruction, having a bit of a violent temper, facing some obstacles or some embarrassment here, or having some debacles. So you don't want to go back to an argumentative state here. Feeling quite content with that happy home, happy family, happy monetary. And our biggest worry here is that we don't want to go back to having self-destructive behaviour, having violent tempers, being at odds and ends with people, having embarrassment as well. The Ace of Swords also can stand for infertility. So if you are trying for a child, you could be worrying that you or your partner could be have some infertility issues here as well, if that message resonates to you. Crowning you above you on this reading is the Tower reverse. So this is saying that there has been not being able to affect any worthwhile change. The Tower reverse is sort of saying sort of living in a rut, not being able to bring in any worthwhile change here. The Tower reverse really does lend to continued depression, following old ways, living in a rut, sort of a inability to affect any worthwhile change, or feeling trapped in an unhappy situation. So there's a lot of worries about going back to an unhappy state here, Pisces. Feeling very content with that 10 of Pentacles at the beginning of the reading. But there's a lot of worrying cards around it that you just don't want to go back to disagreements. You don't want to go back to living in a rut. You don't want to go back to tempers and arguments or debacles and obstacles. You just want things to keep cruising like smooth and nice and easy, Pisces. And there's nothing wrong with that. Foundation, root of reading, reason we are here, 6 of Wands reversed. So there has been some indefinite delays here, some fear, some apprehension. Maybe there's been some disloyalty or superficial benefit and inclusive gains around you. Feeling really fearish that there could be indefinite delays around things that you find very important, things you are passionate about. It could be work, it could be family. You just don't want things to be delayed. You want things to keep moving forward in a positive light, Pisces. You just want March to really tie in all of this together and to keep moving forward in a very happy light. Past energy leaving you now, Four of Cups. So we have been quite indecisive on things in the past. The Four of Cups really does speak about having options but not knowing what to choose. It's about wariness, maybe some disgust or disappointment or some bitter experience, some stationary periods in life. The Four of Cups is about having options and really not knowing what to choose. That, to me, this is my meh card. There's lots of options, but everything makes you feel kind of meh. So feeling very much like there's options here, but in the past you really didn't want to choose anything. Nothing really tickled your fancy, I guess you could say. Everything made you feel a little bit meh, but that is past energy that is now leaving you. We now move to the future energy. What's coming in for Pisces future energy is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So Seven of Pentacles reversed is about some impatience here, some uneasiness, maybe some imprudent actions, loss of money, or unwise investments, Pisces. So be careful where you put in your monetary means. Excuse me. Careful where you put your monetary means. Be wary of investments. In fact, I would steer very much clear of any investments moving forward out of March into April. This could lead to some loss of money or some real uneasiness. Like, why did I put all my eggs in that basket? Why didn't I spread it around? Why, really double questioning some of the monetary forwardness that you've put into it. The Seven of Pentacles reversed really is speaking about impatience and uneasiness around money. So even though you're feeling quite comfortable in monetary now, in the future energy, you may be starting to worry about their monetary means. And the advice from Spirit, I think, may be a good one, because that's your next card, and that's the Four of Pentacles reversed. So the Four of Pentacles reversed is talking about you really do have some setbacks in material matters, opposition to further gains or suspense and delay. It's also talking about not holding on to money, pissing away the money a little bit. There could be some real opposition to further gains and some suspense and delay around monetary means. The advice from Spirit is to be very careful where you put your money, honey, and to really maybe hold on to it a bit more, because when it is reversed, it's saying that you're letting the money go a bit easy or not putting your money really where it needs to be. There could be some setbacks in the ideals of where you put money. Outsiders looking in on you, on the situation. What do they see? They see the Hermit sign of Virgo, my darlings. As I was saying, the Hermit sign of Virgo, it is also a sign, when it is inverted, that there has been some imprudentness, hastiness, incorrect advice or failure caused by dullness, overprudence resulting in unnecessary delays. So outsiders looking in see someone that's so overly cautious they may be stopping some of the good coming in. Being so guarded that you're not only stopping the bad, but you're stopping the good. You're stopping any fruitation coming forth. So outsiders looking in are seeing someone very guarded. Someone that is over prudence, resulting in unnecessary delays, maybe stopping some of the good things coming through, which should be coming through for you, Pisces. The next card is Hopes and Fears. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. So this is saying reversal of bad trends, new interest in matters, overcoming any ruin that you may have experienced. And there could be some disharmony in marriage or love interest. So love interest could be a little bit traumatic during March. There could be some turbulence. There could be some disharmony here if you have a love interest. But there really is an undertone of reversal of bad trends and new interest in matters. Maybe that could be career, maybe that could be passion, maybe that could be monetary. But it is saying that new things are coming in for you, my dear Pisces. Now the outcome, we did have two cards full. So we have the Ten of Swords reversed and the Lovers reversed, sign of Gemini. So Ten of Swords reversed is talking about benefit, profit, or temporary gain, some improvement. But this will be a passing success, monetary advancement here. So we are seeing some monetary movement here. It may be short-lived, but it is going to give you a bit of a leg up coming out of March, going into April. It's going to give you a bit of a reprieve. But then we have the Lovers reverse, which is saying that you are failing to meet the test, unreliability. You may be going through a separation at the moment, or frustration in love and marriage or love connections. There could be some interference from others, some fickleness or untrustworthiness or unwise plans. So Pisces, think very hard. This could be in regards to those monetary gains that momentary gains that you may be getting, that Ten of Swords. It's saying to you to not get too happy and too solidified in it, because it could be only temporary. And that you could be having some unwise plans, could be having an untrustworthy connection around you, which is making you feel very unsettled, or making it feel like you are failing to meet the test or the challenge at this point in time. Not to worry, not to worry. The bottom of the deck underlying energy for the reading was the Eight of Cups. So we are walking away. This is discontinued effort, regardless of whether it was good, bad, or ugly. The Eight of Cups is really saying I am walking away, discontinuing effort, disappointment, abandonment of all previous plans, abandoning all success that has been attained here. This gentleman wanted 10 cups and he's not willing to settle for 8. He would rather walk away with nothing and in search of what he wants, rather than take less than what he desires. So Pisces, this is a real point of call for you, that you will not settle for anything less than 100%. You want the full enchilada, and you won't settle for just the side dish. If they will not bring in everything that you wish for, that you desire, that you want to attain, you are willing to walk away. This can be in love. The Eight of Cups is really talking about departure, and it is really like, does my ass look big as I walk away? It really is just walking away and not looking back. This individual isn't looking back. He has his head firmly on the future, and he don't give a shit about what else is going on or what anyone else has got to say. He's walking away. So we're going to clarify some of these cards for you today, my darlings. I'm not going to do all of them. I'm just going to do the main ones that I feel we need some additional messages on. So I'll do that now. Okay, Pisces. So the first card I clarified was the crowning, which, if you remember, was the Tower reverse. So continued oppression here, not being able to bring in any worthwhile change. Now, the reason for this is we had 3 cards. So the first one was the Ten of Swords. The Nine of Swords, sorry. We're really suffering a lot of worry. Mentally, really exhausting ourselves by overthinking. May not be sleeping well. We're really worried about oppression here and continued living in a rut. We're really worried. There's a real worry about continued oppression here, or living in a rut. We are really worrying about this. It's keeping us up at night. Then the Eight of Cups. So this is saying we are walking away. We're walking away from anything that is not bringing us our fulfillment. We are walking away from anything we feel is not there to bring us in any forward movement. Then we had the Page of Cups reversed. The Page of Cups reversed is speaking about inclination here, deviation, susceptibility, temporary distraction, a seductor or flatterer. So we're walking away perhaps from anyone that is just here for a quick one-nighter. We've got a lot of worries that things aren't going to be long-term. Eight of Cups, we are walking away from anything that is not long-term, anything that is just a quick fix, anything that will distract us, even if it's only temporary, anything that we will be susceptible to and need long-term. We want things that are going to be there permanently for us, not things that are just going to waft in, disrupt us, and then piss off just as fast. The next card I did was the future energy. So as you remember, that was that Seven of Pentacles, and that was in fact talking about a real underlying feeling of loss of money, some unwise investments, things of that nature, okay? And that was clarified by Justice reversed. So feeling like there has been some bias here, some biasm, some bigotry. People haven't been fair to you. Maybe they have caused this loss of money or unwise investments. Feeling like they were very biased, perhaps lying, telling you it was a sure thing and it was not with that monetary. 10 of Wands, this has left you with a real freaking heavy burdens to carry. 10s are completions of cycles, but feeling like you're so overburdened by this investment or where you put that money. You feel that there was biasm, that it wasn't fair, and it's left you with severe heavy burdens with that 10 of Wands. And you're feeling very weighed down here, Pisces. Feeling like this was not how it was supposed to go. Feeling so overburdened, like you can barely move forward. But this is completing the cycle now with that 10. So even though this is the future energy, this will happen very quickly, and it will just fizzle out very quickly. So watch out for investments. I strongly suggest not to invest, because otherwise there'll be some biasm, some bigotry, some loss here. And it will leave you with a massive burden to recoup and to carry, okay? So be very careful of that. The next card I clarified was your hopes and fears. Now, if you remember, that was the Five of Pentacles reverse. Apologies again. Which is about reversal of bad trends, new interest in matters, or overcoming ruin, or some disharmony in love and marriage. Why is that? Death reversed. Death, of course, is the sign of Scorpio as well. Now, when we are talking about the death reversed, we are talking about stagnation, immobility, slow changes, or partial change in Rita, also narrowly avoiding an accident. So we are feeling like there's some new interest coming in, but we might not be willing to take these opportunities. We might be a bit stagnant and a bit on the fence, a bit scared to move forward because it might produce a loss. This is telling you to keep moving forward and not to become stagnant and to get too bogged down. Also, to be very, very careful of any serious accidents, okay, guys? So please be very careful if you're driving. Check behind you that you don't have any children behind you of the vehicle. In car parks. So I'm seeing a child running out in front of a vehicle that you're driving. So guys, please, please, please be careful to look at your surroundings before you reverse. This could be in a car park or in your driveway. Please, please look behind you before you reverse, okay? I'm having a full image of a child coming out from your peripheral view as you're coming out of a car parking space or out of a park. So please be careful, all right? I'm just that will not be for all of you, but it will be for one of you. And if it's one of you that I can stop from having a car accident, well, God help me. Okay, so as I was saying before, the outcome was, of course, and I've clarified the shit out of this, the 10 of Swords reversed and the Lovers reversed are unsatisfactory in love here, and feeling as if there has been some, that 10 of Swords reversed is really talking about benefit, profit was only temporary gains, improvement or passing success. The Lovers reversed is about unsatisfactory love and marriage, feeling like there's some issues there. Clarified by the star, sign of Aquarius. So your hopes and wishes are going to be fulfilled here, Pisces. It may not feel like it at the time, but what is for your best and highest good is what's happening. Now, there may be some discomfort with that. You may not see it at the time, that this is your hopes, your wishes, your fulfillment here, but it is. It is how the way it's meant to be. That was again clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So this is saying we're cleaving hold of our money. We are holding on to our monetary means, and we do need to do that. Holding on to money and not letting money get taken asunder too easily. That was then clarified with the Ace of Wands reversed. So yes, there will be some false starts or some cloudy outlook or an unrealized goal. This unrealized goal, I do believe, will lend to that star. Something that you didn't realize that you wanted is actually something that you do need. And that's again clarified by the Seven of Wands. So we are making gains here. We are standing above our combatants. We are making gains in places that we thought that we would never make gains. We are getting the upper hand. We are getting the advantage. We are moving forward. I like it. I like it a lot. Last card that was clarified was that underlying energy of that Eight of Cups. We are walking the frick away. Why is that? Why is that? Because the Knight of Wands reversed. When the Knight of Wands is reversed, he is talking about some interruption, unexpected change, quarreling, or a breakup of a personal relationship and rupture. So we are walking away because there has been a breakup of a relationship here. That could be a friend, that could be a family, that could be, break up with your dog even. There is a serious break and rupture here in a relationship, and you are walking the F away. Clarified again by the Knight of Cups. This one's in its upright though. So this is talking about you will have an invitation or an opportunity will soon arise. There will be something arriving or an approach or an advancement here. It could be some attraction for you as well, an appeal, a bit of a proposal. So I'm seeing you're walking away from a connection that had failed, a failed relationship, a failed connection here. And when you're just walking away from that relationship or that connection, a new connection is going to come in with a cup, a Knight of Cups, a proposal, an invitation, an advancement here. So when you walk away from this connection, there will be an advancement. There will be greener pastures. For Pisces on the horizon, I do love it. So the general consensus, my dear Pisces, is we're feeling quite set in monetary gains. We do have a lot of worries about whether this is going to continue moving forward out of March. I'm here to tell you that there will be some hiccups, but on the whole, the main consensus of this reading is don't become stagnant. Don't sit on the fence. Don't be impartial. Make a decision, stick with it. Do not invest your money in any investments over March. It will not turn out in your favor. It will become a loss. Future energy, remember. Okay, Seven of Pentacles reversed, Justice reversed, Ten of Wands. If you invest, there will be biasm in that investment. You will lose, and you will be left with a big bundle of sticks to carry a lot of burdens from it. It will not work well for Pisces. So that is the biggest message I can give you for March. Do not invest in any investments over March. We will now get into the additional messages now, my darlings. Okay, we move into the additional messages now. The Island Time Wellness cards, we have Love Call. Someone expressing love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. I'm feeling like this may not necessarily be with another person as in a love connection, as in a relationship, but maybe with your parents or family members, giving them a call. You may have a parent in care, for example, like an aged care facility or something I'm seeing. And it's about really letting them know that you are thinking of them during this time. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. We are really doing well with monetary means during March, Pisces. And this is really about being thankful for that and giving thanks to Mother Gaia and to Mother Earth for that abundance. Crazy Sexy Love Notes. Choose love. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transforms in the presence of love. Show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you have a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway for loving yourself. Too true, my darlings. Then we had pause. If you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you. If you feel pressure to act immediately, it's probably a sign that this isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along and the right one will fit like a gorgeous glove. Remember what I said about that future energy, the Seven of Pentacles reversed. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. There is a reason for that. Trust your instinct, trust your guidance. Dance. Kick up your cute heels and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is important to your well-being as healthy eating and processing your stress and emotions. You can shake a tail feather alone with friends or with a passionate partner. Dance your gorgeous heart out, baby. Definitely do that. Now from the beautiful Wiccan cards, you got the power of trees, okay? In ancient times, sacred groves were sites of worship and divination, while pagan aspects of tree magic lie behind the modern custom of bringing evergreens indoors at Christmas. In hot, arid lands where trees indicate the vital presence of water and therefore life, they were often honoured as fertility symbols and involved with fertility rites. By drawing this card, you're invited to reflect on the enduring presence of nature. Trees can help to put our human lifespan into perspective. A great mature tree with roots locked down deep into the earth and branches reaching up into the sky can also help us to appreciate and celebrate the connectiveness of creation. And good God, that is so true. Get out in nature today, Pisces. All right, now we will move into your angel of the month, the angel that will guide and assist you with its quotation. Your angel for the month is number 11, Angel of Clarissentency. Reads as follows. You have received this card because your angel of clarissentency wants to assist you in reconnecting and understanding your gift of clarissentency. You may receive this message via your gift of clarissentency on a daily basis. However, you don't always understand or utilize the gift to your full potential. Your angel of clarissentency is here to help you reawaken your built-in spiritual GPS system. The message you receive will be in the form of gut feelings, inner knowledge, psychic sensations, and empathy for others. How many times when you have met someone has a little warning gone off in your stomach telling you that you can't trust this person? You ignored the feeling only to discover later that the initial warning was in fact correct. Have you ever been offered a new job and your inner GPS system told you that this is not for you, even though the money is great and it seems to be your dream job? Once again, you decided to ignore this feeling and discovered that the work was highly stressful and not at all what you were promised it would be. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Your angel of clarissentency is here to help you trust your feelings so that you don't make mistakes and keep making the same mistakes. She wants you to make decisions based on how you feel instead of overthinking the situation. Once you welcome her guidance into your life, you will learn how to live within your own spiritual vortex. Remember, if something doesn't feel right, stop and take the time to see how this feeling affects your body. If you have the impulse to be sick, when you think about it, this is an indication that you should not proceed. On the other hand, if you feel happy, excited, and euphoric, when you think of a decision, this is an indication that you should proceed. Affirmation is as follows. I allow and accept the guidance of my angel of clarissentency into my life. Together, we will rediscover the spiritual flow in my life. Allow me to make decisions to use my gift of clarissentency. I love it. I love it a lot. The spirit animal for the month is tortoise, and it reads, you're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. The tortoise energy reads as follows. When you're feeling pressure from any number of fronts pulling this way and that by demands of modern life, it's very easy to succumb to a false sense of urgency. Feel out of balance and fragmented and be in a constant state of tension. You can become forgetful and have difficulty sleeping. You may even attempt to stabilize and center yourself by resorting to use of addictive substances or activities, hoping that they'll help you feel more at home in your own skin. Meanwhile, your mind rushes ahead from one thing to the next, while your body tries to play catch up. The technological web consisting of computers, the internet, cell phones, faxes, and televisions, plus the noises all around, create a constant assault on your senses. Exhausting, isn't it? First, recognize the most things that you treat as emergencies or crises are merely inconveniences. Then slow down, move a little slower. Then you'll accustomed to and practice slower breathing and a bit slower. Then you'll accustomed to and practice breathing slower and deeper. Eventually, opportunity you get. This in itself helps you align your internal rhythms rather than being in a state of continuous reactiveness to outside forces. Spend time in nature and take off your shoes and socks. Putting your bare feet on the ground allows you to truly experience your solid connection to the earth. When you do, notice a difference in how you feel and see if your mind isn't at least a little calmer. It may be challenging at first. Let me turn the page. At times to do any of this, but it can be done. It just takes your clear intention and willingness. Associations with this card is longevity, determination, adaptability, patience, perseverance, earthiness, stability, self-reliance, focus, femininity, immortality, methodology, independence, and steadiness, and it is a dot of 4. Now your ruin for the month. Let's get to that now. So we do have the ruin of wisdom. The ruin of wisdom number 21. The ruin of wisdom number 21 for Pisces. And it is as follows. Wisdom. It has been said that wisdom is a map upon which to follow the journey of the spirit, a sacred text of understanding from which to learn about the care of the soul. The ability to accept and grow from life's lessons in the beginning of wisdom. As wisdom deepens, it lends inspiration to creativity and understanding to grief. The greatest good, said St. Augustine, is wisdom. Each time you receive this ruin, take a quiet moment in the midst of the day occupations, consider the issue at hand, try to see it in a fresh way. It is part of endless coming to be and passing away, or part of that which abides. To know the difference is to see with the eyes of wisdom. Oftentimes, when we are asked life for answers, God gives us wisdom. But when there is no immediate answer, heaven provides us with another way of seeing the situation, and it is out of that new vision that our choices and our paths become clearer. It is through wisdom that a tragedy becomes a teaching, and that wisdom's way and love's way. For it is wisdom that teaches the mind to understand and learns through love. Drawing this ruin is always a gift, urging us, as it does, to remember these comforting words. Wisdom is precious, wisdom is earned. The wise do not need to ask for their wisdom to reveal itself. It is their love and understanding that heals us. As we grow in wisdom, we learn to seek our counsel and our comfort in the will of heaven be done. Thank you so much, my dear Pisces, for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. As I said before, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I would love for you to join our tribe on Redski's Righteous Readings. So thank you so much for joining me, Pisces. Have a very happy birthday month. I hope there were some messages to take away from that to help guide you through the month. Light and love to you all. May you all have a happy birthday, and I will see you on the next round of Redski's Righteous Readings, where the readings are always righteous. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Bye all.